An update to breaking news out of Independence now. That large pile of tires on fire causing major flames. At one point, Highway 7 even had to be shut down. Lindsay Shively's out of that fire with what you're seeing now. Lindsay, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Krista. When fire crews first got this call, they thought there was a building on fire. That's what the call was from passersby, but it is literally a pile of tires in a field. We have the assistant chief here because you can see how big this fire is. They are not rushing to try to get this out for several good reasons. Dave Artlint joining us. Why just let this burn?
One of the reasons to let it burn is, for one, we don't know exactly what's in there other than tires. For another, the water runoff, there's streams around, and we could contaminate some of the creeks, and we don't want to do that. So it's safer to just, at this point, let it burn itself out. Because
there's no buildings around, do you fear any danger of this spreading anywhere?
No, we've got no type of exposures around the pile, so we're just going to let it burn out and see where we go from there. DNR will be out in the morning to send their inspectors to look. So
for the environmental impact and all that, Dave, we're looking at it. It's a pile of tires in a field. It's not especially dry out right now. When you're looking at how this fire has started, what are you thinking?
At this point, we're definitely thinking it's suspicious. You just don't get a pile of tires to catch on fire at 3 o'clock in the morning. So we'll be definitely taking a look at that also, see if there's any evidence of any foul play.
All right, Dave, thank you. And another reason we're 300 feet back from this or so, we are hearing this popping every now and then. Some of those tires, Dave tells me, are still mounted on wheels. That means there's air inside. That pressure gets cooking. It just explodes. So we're hearing a lot of those. We haven't heard it in the past couple minutes or so, but again, they're letting it burn because there is not an immediate danger to the surrounding area. It could cause more problems to try to put this fire out. For now, we're live. Lindsay Shively, NBC Action News.
Hey, Lindsay Curtis, I know that you may have said this earlier, but just to see for sure, is that a business or is that just a dumping ground?
It is an empty field right now where hundreds of tires are. There is no building here. There used to be a business here. They're not sure how many years ago or so. It used to be an auto parts store. There is not a business here. Just a pile of tires back in this field off of Highway 7. And that is exactly one of the reasons that they're just going to leave this alone, because it could cause more problems to try to put this out.
Oh, I could see that. Also, the rubber burning, you can see all the smoke that is coming from it. Are they at all, the firefighters, fearful that the smoke, depending on the wind, could head toward Highway 7 and potentially close that down?
From right now, it is definitely not blowing towards the highway. That, again, is just one of the many things they are sitting out here to make sure everything stays under control for, because the smoke is blowing away from the roadway and away from also 70, which is far to the south of us as well. So that's one of the reasons they're sitting on it, Curtis.
All righty. Thanks, Lindsay. We appreciate a good report.